welcome back to the channel and to this month's Vanners collaboration video playlist. In this month's playlist we're all going to talk about our top 5 most important things when planning a trip away in our caravan or motorhome. There will be a link below in the description to the playlist and also a card at the end of the video. So please click on that to watch the other videos in this playlist. We'll get on with our top 5 most important things we do when planning our trip away. Okay? So when you're planning a trip, the first thing you want to know is, where do you want to go? I use quite a number of different apps and also clubs. So I'll show you what I use now and we'll go through each one. Just a quick insight into it. I'll not go into them in depth. This is what I use when I'm just searching for a site somewhere. So the first app that I'm going to show you is ukcampsite.co.uk. You can look for sites in France and anywhere in England, Ireland, Wales and Scotland, Northern Ireland I should say. And you can break it down into adults only, fishing, hookups, pitch onlys, etc. So if I click on an area like the northeast, gives you all the areas there. The northeast, and if I click on North Yorkshire, it should, in theory, fetch sites in North Yorkshire. There we are. Let's fetch them up now. So shows you all the different sites, and you can break it down into pitch types, motorhomes, statics for rent, static sites, seasonal pitches, storage pitches. Break it down into adults only sites and different facilities, members and member only sites. So it starts off, it gives you a list of each campsite in that area. The next one is searchforsites.co.uk. So this also includes park-ups like freedom camping park-ups, pub car parks, campsites, chateaus in France, medieval villages, pub stopovers, motorway service points, off-site parkings. It gives you everything you can think of on that one. So that's really good for if you do a bit of freedom camping or you want to find a pub somewhere. And most of you have probably used the Caravan Club, which isn't going to, yes it does. So you physically type your location in there, what region, and you can search for CL sites and your larger sites as well. And also a member of the Camping and Caravanning Club, so you can search anywhere on that, select your region, similar sort of process. So that's where we choose where sites we want to go to. So we know where we're going. The next thing you want to know is what's the access like to get to the site. Don't always rely on a sat nav. I've learned that. Always check your route before you set off. Just double check. Don't always rely on a sat nav. We have a sat nav that you can put your sizes in. It's not an expensive one, but it has taken us some very, very weird ways and also some narrow roads. So always make sure that you check out the route before setting off. So we'll show you what we do just to check the route out, and also there's good information on the actual sites and how to access the sites on a lot of information on the web pages, etc. So make sure you follow those and just write a few things down as you're going along, because you may just take a wrong turn in or go down a wrong road and you're in trouble. For just demonstration purposes, I've picked a site on the North Yorkshire coast off ukcampsite.co.uk, and it's Beckwiths Farm, Robin Hood's Bay, Whitby, North Yorkshire. It's a site we've never actually been to, and it gives you all the description, what's nearby, Robin Hood's Bay, etc. 4 miles to Whitby, types of pitches, tents, caravan pitches, motorhome pitches, electric hookup, so it gives you all that information. Shows you roughly where it is on the map. You can't break it down to satellite view on this one. Gives you the directions. It does actually state that further details can be obtained when you're booking, so it might be a bit difficult to roads to get there, I'm not sure, but gives you all the information, and you can actually go to the site's website as well, giving you the hopefully it goes through, so you can book off there and everything. My internet seems to be very slow today for some reason. So there you are, that gives you all that information. And the other way you can check is to go onto Google Maps, so we'll do that now. So here we are on Google Maps, and that's the recommended route. It's taking me from where I live, so that's taking you to Whitby, and then put you down that road to Whitby, or another alternative way is coming from Scarborough or off the North Yorkshire moors and into Robin Hood's Bay and round that way. So now you know what the route's like, now you need to know what the roads look like. So we'll have a look at the roads in a minute. So looking on Google Maps Street View, this is the road from Whitby, and that takes you around to Robin Hood's Bay, and the caravan site is to the left here. So as you can see, the road to the site is a single track road, and you can actually follow the road up and see if there's any passing places or whatever. So looking back from above, you can see the single track road goes on quite a way, a few sharp bends on it, and that leads you to Beckwiths Caravan Site. But you can actually go back down and go on to Street View. We'll have a look how far we can go on Street View and see where we get to. Right, so what we'll do is we'll grab his little man, and it looks like you can only go that far, so you can't go the rest of the way on the road to see what it's like. So we'll go that far, see what it will look like. So looking over Robin Hood's Bay there, and we end up going through the middle of a farm, and the campsite must be over there somewhere. But that's as far as I can get on this Google Maps Street View. Right, so that's how we really look at what the roads are like to get to the site. So I hope that's been useful for you. So you've chosen where you want to go and what site you want to go to. The next one is what amenities has a site got, facilities, has it got a shower block? Some sites, like your small CLs, just have a Elson point and just fresh water, or you can go to an all singing, all dancing site with swimming pools and everything. So that depends on what you want when you go away on holiday. So same thing, you just look on the websites and see what facilities and amenities they've got. Sometimes the little CL sites don't have a web page, but you can get some information off the CL or CS Camping and Caravanning Club or Caravan and Motorhome Club websites regarding the basic, what it's got facility wise. So we'll have a quick look at that. Right, so again we'll use Beckwiths Farm as a example, and I've clicked on Caravan here, so it gives you a bit of information where it is, where its location is, and it gives you a quick list of what's on the facilities included. So you get your showers, toilets, pot wash, Elson point and electric hookup. There's a charge for caravans at Beckwiths campsite. Pitches are charged per person per night, so it gives you all the information. Electrical hookups attract an additional charge per unit as well. How you need to book and everything else. So that site has those, but you pay extra for the electrical hookup. So the next thing you want to know, once you've chosen your site, is if you're in a motorhome and you don't have any other transport, is there public transport easily accessible? Is it walkable into a town or a village, local shop, etc.? So this is some other work you need to do when you're planning a trip in your motorhome. In a caravan, it's a lot easier because you'll have your own car. Right, so we'll show you what we do just to look at local amenities and public transport and that when we went away in the motorhome. So again, using Beckwiths Farm as an example, you're close to Robin Hood's Bay, and you can also walk along the cinder path, I think that's called there, towards Whitby, and also the Cleveland Way, which follows the coast and also goes to Whitby. So it's probably 20-25 minutes walk actually into Robin Hood's Bay, and you've got your facilities, your pubs and your cafes and your restaurant, your shops. So if you're in a motorhome and you want to use public transport, you're a bit out of the way in this actual Beckwiths farm, but you probably have to walk into Robin Hood's Bay or walk back down the road. And I can remember seeing a bus stop in that area where there we are. So you want to go towards Whitby. So you double click that and it comes up with where it is and the buses. So you got the times of the buses. So it's live actually, because that's roughly the time now I'm recording this. So it gives you a live update of the next bus that's coming. So if you wanted to go towards Whitby, I'm filming this at 25 past, you'd only have 10 minutes to wait to get a bus into Whitby. So that's how we find out where buses are, and that one has 2 buses going to it. So that goes towards Scarborough, so you can catch a bus to Scarborough from there as well. So we'd have to wait 20 minutes. Well, 25 minutes for the next bus to Scarborough. So that's really handy when you wanted to use public transport. So you're now at the site and you want to go out and visit somewhere. With a motorhome, it's a lot different to a car, especially a larger motorhome. You've got to be able to know where you can park your motorhome safely, is there height barriers, etc. So you can use various information on the internet just to find out whether there's adequate parking for a motorhome. National Trust places mostly have big car parks where you can park your motorhome. If you're in a caravan and you've got a car, it's not a problem because it's just like driving there normally just on a day trip visit. But with a motorhome, it's a lot different, so that needs some planning. And sometimes you may find that there is motorhome parking spaces, which we have found in a few places, and you find out there's a car parked in it. Car park's empty, but there's a car parked in motorhome. We did find that in a couple of places. How annoying is that? The 3 motorhome parkings only. You get a car in it. That's what wants a ticket, isn't it? I hope you enjoyed that video and found some of the content useful. Don't forget, there's the playlist, which will be about here with the other videos in it. Please take time to watch the other people's videos. And we'll see you in next month's Fanners collaboration. So it's goodbye from me, goodbye, and we'll see you next month. Bye.